Hello and how are you all? Hope that you will be safe and sound. Afterwards, my name is Prem. I'm a TEFL certified English language teacher. In this video, I'm going to tell you introduction to English or English literature, or especially Anglo Saxons period. So this video is going to be too interesting. Sit down, skip it. Afterwards, you might have listened regarding Breton and Gales, and the Breton and Gales' actual name was Celts. Who was the Celts? So right now, there are some people who came and who reshaped their place in the guards of food, especially with respect to food. So Celts were from them. Wherever they find food, they used to live there. So they have found a huge area where they used to live, and it was the wonderful area where they have been living. Afterwards, this was a good area and it could be a huge country. They lived there till 55 BC. Before 55 BC, what happened? That Rome, the aggressive of that time period, Rome saw them and they thought, why not to be invented over them, invent them. So in 55 BC, they attacked Sars and occupied that area where the cells were placed. Afterwards, right now, Rome remained on that area from 55 BC to 407 AD. Who was Rome? Rome was aggressive and its a strong military power could be known in different numbers of books. So they were strong in military power. They conquered Sahel area and they came up with Latin language at that time. They beautified that area with wooden designs, structures, buildings. You might have seen different numbers of buildings constructed by woods. Entirely buildings are made up of Rome. And they left this area in 407 AD. Why they left it? Because someone attacked Rome in order to save their homeland. They absconded their entirely military from the area that they occupied. You could say Rome area, Charles area, and afterwards they shifted back to Rome because they left it. So after Rome, cells have become too puzzled because many of tribes, just like pigs and scope, wanted to occupy that area as well because it was too beautiful and wonderful area. Therefore, so the cells were helpless to help themselves as well. So there are two possibilities. First, they need to fight that they cannot fight. Afterwards, second option was to have help of somebody else. So they thought that we are helpless to fight with anyone. Therefore, they had help of Anglo-Saxons in 407 AD. Right now, question arises: what is Anglo-Saxons? Anglo-Saxon was actually a tribe, and it was combination of three tribes: Angles, Jutes, and Saxons. Who were Angles? The people who came from Peninsula Baltic Sea. What is Peninsula? Peninsula means a area whose three parts are covered with water or sea, and one side is left for land. So this area is called Peninsula. So they came from Peninsula Baltic Sea, and Jutes came from Scotland, and Saxons came from Denmark. So together they formed a tribe named as Anglo-Saxons. Right now, what happened that they came to that area with French language and they renamed that Sals area from Anglo-Saxon Sals area to England, and afterwards today we call it England. The Anglian land is going to be called as England. What happened that they found five times dynasty over there in order to maintain their revenue system. Even the revenue system that you could see today is entirely structured of cells. Afterwards, Anglo-Saxon were the earlier phase of English literature. Therefore, some of writers occasionally call it that the old name of English was Anglo-Saxons. It contains writing of puzzle riddles, anonymous. What is anonymous? Anonymous, pseudonymous. means a book or poem or anything whose writer is unknown. Clear? And